Okay, my fans, we have a question here. It's under trigonometry ratio. We have to prove that square root of 1 plus cos theta over 1 minus cos theta is equal to cos square theta cosec theta plus cot theta. So let's, without wasting much of our time, let's solve it this way. So we have root 1 plus cos theta over 1 minus cos theta. Right? We have to prove that this one is equal to this one. So in this case now, we are going to what? We are going to isolate this root. Because this is basically on what? On surd. We are going to be applying little law of what? Of surd. You have something like, just like when you have something like root A over B, simply means, since now we have root A over what? Over root B. Because this square root affect both numerator and what? And denominator. Right? So that's what I'm going to be doing in this place now. So let's do that. So I'm going to be having root 1 plus cos theta over root 1 minus cos theta. In this case now, we isolate what now? The numerator and what? And denominator. So we're going to be applying what we call conjugate surd here. But this is similar to what? To conjugate surd. Same thing as conjugate surd. So conjugate surd is when we have something like, let's say we have, for example, we have root A plus B, and we now have all over B plus what? C. When you are rationalizing for conjugate surd, the sign here is going to change to what? To minus. Because what? Because we want to rationalize it. So you have to change to what? To minus. So it means that we're going to be having times root B minus C over root B minus C. That's how to rationalize conjugate surd. The sign will always change. So let's apply it in this place now. So I'm going to be having root 1 plus cos theta over root 1 minus cos theta. Now times, don't forget, this is a conjugate surd. The sign will change to what? To plus now. That will be root 1 plus cos theta over root 1 plus cos theta. Now what's the next thing now is I'm going to multiply the numerator together, denominator together. So don't forget that this one is a similar surd. They're having the same what? The same expression inside the root, the same number inside the root. So we are going to multiply this. When multiplying similar surd, don't forget that when we have root A times root A, we're going to have ordinary what? A there. That is one of the rules in surd. So, and this now they are actually the same thing. That will give us only what now? Only 1 plus cos theta. Then all over. Now in this case now we're having what? Different signs. It means that they are what? They are unlike surd. They're not the same surd. So we're going to multiply. And when multiplying unlike surd, for instance, when we have something like root A times root B, that will give us only what? Root AB. Means that you pick one of this one here, and you pick one of these roots, then multiply this A and this B together. That will give us AB. That's what I'm going to apply here. So let's go now. Now I'm picking one of this root now. Then multiply this one together. Because they are different, they're not the same thing. That will be 1 minus cos theta. Then bracket again. 1 plus cos theta. Can we see that now? So let's move to the next part of the board. So I'm going to be having 1 plus cos theta over. Now in this case now we are going to expand the brackets. We are going to expand the bracket. That will be this one times this one. That will give us 1. Then we have plus there. Plus this one again times this cos theta will give us what? Plus cos theta. I'm done with this one now. This one multiply this one that is here. This one again multiply this one that is here. Now let's move on to what? To minus cos theta now. So multiply this one that is here. That will give us minus cos theta. Why this minus times this minus times this plus will give us minus again. Why this cos times this cos will give us cos square theta. Let me explain that again. This minus cos times this one will give us what? Minus cos. Why this minus cos times this plus cos will give us what? Cos square theta. Then this is plus, this is minus. You count each other now. So we're going to be having 1 plus cos theta over, so we have square root now, 1 minus cos square theta. Now in this case now, it's making sense now. In this case, you must remember one particular law in trigonometry. We say that 1 minus cos square theta to give us what? Sine squared theta. And also 1 minus sine squared theta will give us what? Cos squared theta. Can we see that now? So now, since we have 1 minus cos squared theta here, so it means that it's going to be equals to sine squared theta. So let's try this out. So we're going to be having 1 plus cos theta over square root of, so I'll give us what? Sine squared theta. So therefore, I'm going to be having 1 plus cos theta all over. Now, in this case now, I can see that in what now? All in square, in this format, like when we have square root sine theta all squared. So this now what we have in this case. So it means that this square root now we kill this square that is here. So we're going to be having only 1 plus cos theta over sine theta. Now we are getting to what? To the last point of what? Of this proving. So we're going to be having what now? This sine theta affect this one and what? And this cos theta here. So let's break it down. That will be 1 all over sine theta plus cos theta over sine theta. 1 over sine theta will give us what we call cosec theta plus y cos over sine will give us cot theta. Now let's check it now. You can see the equation, and let's check this equation that is there. You can see that it's actually the same thing. That is cos square theta plus cot theta. We also have cot theta plus what? Cot theta. So that simply means that this equation and this equation is what? Can be proved to what? To get this. So this is what? This is the final what? Of the derivation. So don't forget to what? To like the video, share, and what? And comment. And if you want me to what? To give you all the trigonometry what? Identities, comment on it. Use the comment section and what? And tell me. I'm going to what? I'm going to highlight all the what? Trigonometry what? Rules and what? An identity. Thank you.